Ladies and gentlemen of the Javi Lobby, what's going on? It's your boy Javi with the Javi Show. Make sure you say it twice today. Today, we are going to do a reaction to Joyner Lucas. He's back. And the last time I did his song, I was just blown away. Oh, man. But this one is called Devil's Work. Make sure I'm getting that correct. Yeah, Devil's Work. And I'm going to be giving my reaction to it. No intro. We just going to get straight into it because I just want to see what my boy working with. And I guess this is off his album, ADHD. Never heard it before, so let's see what it is. Right off the rip, even with the music playing, the coughing is very clear. I'm sorry, I'm nitpicking.
Father, forgive me. I'm staring at this Bible as I keep glancing. Dear Lord, I got questions and I need answers. I'm trying to understand your vision, all I see is damage. Just a bunch of dead bodies in the street camping. A bunch of lost souls on their feet standing. We supposed to be your children, I thought we family. You supposed to be my father, bro, I need answers. We don't need to die young, we just need chances. Tired of living on the edge, so we keep scrambling. Trying to talk to these strippers, but they keep dancing. We just want to be number one like Steve Francis. Bow our heads saying prayer, now the seeds planted. Everywhere I turn, I'm seeing MCs vanish. Lot of good niggas gone, I don't understand it. Lot of families lost and they seeds stranded. I ain't trying to disrespect you, I just need answers. I know you watching us from heaven thinking who to save. Cherry picking who should go next and who should stay. I'd be on my way to heaven if I knew the way. And bring back every good nigga you choose to take.
Alright. I gotta pause it. There's a lot to take in there. I originally came in with the expectation of like maybe he was going to be going hard against the devil and maybe like God, I need you. But I mean, this is definitely one of those songs that are like the Inquisitor. He's questioning why things are the way they are. Exactly, God, why are you allowing these things to take place? What is your plan, right? What is it that you want from us? And he's trying to ask questions. It's like Abraham wrestling with God, and that's the vibe I'm getting from this. And you know, I think everybody, especially if you're religious, you question what all of this is about. Even if you don't get an answer, we want to figure out why we suffer and why things are the way they are. And I think this is, at least that's how he's starting the song off. I rewinded it. 20 seconds.
I know you watching us from heaven thinking who to save. Cherry picking who should go next and who should stay. I'd be on my way to heaven if I knew the way. And bring back every good nigga you choose to take. They say you never wrong, but you done made a few mistakes. Cause you taking the wrong niggas, maybe you should trade. Trade us back all the real ones, remove the fakes. I think you should trade. Give us 2 pop back and take that nigga shook. Let the legend resurrect that he gon' live for good. I be screaming thug life in every different hood. If only you can bring him back, Lord, I wish you would. Give us Biggie, give us Pun, give us Triple X. Take that nigga Trump with you, that's a bigger threat. There's too much power for a coward with no intellect. That's a bigger with a collar, there's a disconnect.
Oh, y'all set me up with this one. Oh my God, there's so much here, right? So much here. This is more like, I guess you can call it a reaction, breakdown, whatever. But y'all got to check this out, right? So much here, right? Apparently he doesn't like Trump. I'm a judge of the music, not a judge of the politics. For the most part, I try my best to try to listen to things objectively. The song is fire, though. But he's putting the different pictures up there of the different people that he wants back. He said, bring Tupac back, take Suge. Basically, think God is taking the wrong people, and he's like, let's make some trades. This is definitely, it's not what I expected. It's not like the religious traditional song that I expected. I thought this might have been one of those songs that a rapper would be like, dear God, I need you because things are so bad. But it's more like the challenge is so head first. And it's like, it's really, I don't know what to expect. And he took a different turn here. But musically, I mean, this is good.
There's too much power for a coward with no intellect. That's a bigger with a collar, there's a disconnect. Niggas dying, mama crying, grandma need a tissue. Niggas shooting up the church, now I need a pistol. All them niggas still living, you don't see the issue. But how you taste a leader, then you take a leader with you. I ain't trying to disrespect, just need a meter with you. I ain't trying to overstep, just want to reason with you. Give us back our loved ones and take the evil with you. Send them suckers straight to hell, they don't need a vigil.
All right, so some people are going to like disagree with me, and people probably be mad about me. But I'm gonna say what I feel. I'm gonna say what I believe to be the truth. It's always amazing how some people, after they're dead and gone, they become bigger than life. They become something that was a force for good. But yet, people often forget some of the negative things that these people participated in, and some of the it could be artists or certain acts that a person participated in that were very negative. And why do we define people based on certain parts of their lives, whereas we don't define them by other aspects of their lives? Whereas we'll also do the opposite with people we don't like. We'll focus on the negatives and we'll ignore the positives. And I think a lot of times we see that, and I'm not going to necessarily speak on who exactly I'm talking about, but I see this time and time again, especially in the hip-hop world.
Give us back our love ones and take the evil with you. Send them suckers straight to hell, they don't need a visual. I need you to give us back Martin Luther. Take Martin Shkreli. Give us back Malcolm. Take R. Kelly. R.I.P.
Oh boy, I didn't see that coming. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's funny how he mixing up a lot of people in here. People I don't even think are on the same, like, how do you determine who's good, who's bad? And I feel like, hey man, the rapper gets to decide, I guess.
Send them suckers straight to hell, they don't need a visual. I need you to give us back Martin Luther. Take Martin Shkreli. Give us back Malcolm. Take R. Kelly. R.I.P. Lil Snoop. Get that boy's life back. Take Eric Holder. Give us Eric right back. I'm sending you this message, Lord, I hope you hit me right back. They say I'm on the wrong train, I know I'm on the right track.
Oh man, some things I want to say, but I can't say it.
Sending you this message, Lord, I hope you hit me right back. They say I'm on the wrong train, I know I'm on the right track. Cause Trayvon gone and all he did was try to fight back. Zimmerman walk around free, we don't like that. Why you take our mothers from us?
Oh man. Oh. Alright, y'all. I'm a YouTuber. My job is to speak and to use my voice, right? I'm just gonna say that the Trayvon Martin situation is not as clear cut as this would make you think. I apologize, but I mean, if you disagree, if you think the Trayvon Martin case is what the mainstream media wanted you to believe, I ask that you really go back and look at the whole case. I'm talking about watch the courtroom cases, look at all the evidence surrounding the whole situation, then make a decision. But if you haven't extensively looked at the Trayvon Martin case, I highly recommend that you go do that.
Try to fight back. Zimmerman walk around free, we don't like that. Why you take our mothers from us? Fathers and our sisters and our cousins from us. Got these children getting murdered while they double dutching. Wonder why the fuck you take Nipsey Hussle from us. Damn, you took a true king, a true brother from us. This a fucking marathon, but they running from us. Now everybody got guns, niggas up to something. And every gangster wanna prove that they tough or something. You know it's not fair, tell the truth. I've been in my feelings too. But if you took Emmett, at least take Dylan Roof. At least take James Holmes. I ain't even mad at that. Just bring back Whitney and give us Michael Jackson back. Feds want.
Well, that was a fair one. That was definitely a fair one. I think that, yeah, take the mass shooters. I mean, if you're going to trade them for Emmett Till, yeah, of course. I mean, I agree with that. I think many people will. But I don't think, from a religious perspective, which I'm not, but if you're coming from a religious perspective, if God's supposed to have a plan, then that means that his plan, everything happens for a reason. And what is the effects and what's the outcome of trading lives, and who gets to decide which life is more valuable in the grand scheme of things? And that this song will at least make you question that.
Take James Holmes, I ain't even mad at that. Just bring back Whitney and give us Michael Jackson back. Feds want me and then slam it down. Ain't no justice for Sandra Bland, we up like a sailing fan. Lord, if you listen, I'm just looking for a hand in hand. Take out the fuck niggas and give us back our fam again. Drowning in my tears, trying to pray for something. Wonder why you give us life for you to take it from us. Wonder why you give us family then erase it from us. Maybe hopefully you can have a conversation with us. Maybe I'm just probably tripping cause I need a hug. The hood can't find jobs, now we need a plug. Everybody and their mama trying to be a thug. I don't go to church cause I'm afraid of being judged. I've been staring at the ceiling as I lie in bed.
Okay, this song is called Devil's Work, but I mean, it seems like he's more focused on God's work. Oh man, this blows me away.
I don't go to church cause I'm afraid of being judged. I've been staring at the ceiling as I lie in bed. Watching niggas follow trends like Simon says. I pray you give us back the real ones and try again. Or maybe take them niggas that deserve to die instead. Tommy Lauren run her mouth and then she get defensive. Lauren Ingram laughing at death and disrespecting. I really feel like you should teach them stupid hoes a lesson. Either that or give us back somebody who deserved the blessings. I left out.
All right. I'm gonna be honest. I really don't like songs like this. So, and the reason it is because a lot of these artists are so very popular. They're very popular, and people listening to this might not be very politically in tune, and sometimes they just take some of these people with these big microphones. They'll get up there and say a bunch of stuff, and you have to try to decide for yourself exactly what's true and what's not. But most people will just listen to it and be like, well, if Joyner Lucas feels this way, then I mean, it must be valid because he's a role model. He's somebody who's famous and successful. And I'm speaking from a place of experience because I was this kid growing up looking at a lot of these big artists and taking advice and trying to live a lifestyle and mimic myself after them. And there are people who do it. Some, not all, but don't say it's not. And I just think that when they get into this territory of being political and stuff like that, when these artists are not necessarily very political, you know, they'll go after people who talk politics for a living and things of that sort, and they'll just drop in their 2 cents. But we don't necessarily know exactly where they get their political leanings from. And I just think that he's using religion and bringing in politics, and there's so many different characters and people he's bringing in and out of this whole situation and scenario. It's sloppy. The music sounds great. I mean, very, very, very talented. Music, great. But it's so confusing. It's so much stuff going on in here. And it's just, as far as structure-wise, it's very confusing to a lot of people. And it could be unfair to a lot of other people.
Feel like you should teach them stupid hoes a lesson. Either that or give us back somebody who deserved the blessings. I left out a bunch of names that I forgot to mention. Cost too much to pay attention and it got expensive. Father, forgive me for I know not what I do, and now I'm reaching out to you hoping you hear me and return the message. I know that you got our back and that you're not against us. Or maybe you just love it so you doing shit to test us. I just kinda thought that you would do more to protect us. They say the good die young and I ain't on the guest list. I've been drinking, Lord, forgive me as my blood racing. I don't know what I'm thinking, I'm just frustrated. I don't mean to question you, I'm just confused. I don't know what else to do. I've been patient and it sucks waiting. Took my mans from me, that forever hurts. But putting the blame on you, that'll never work. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work.
Okay, so that's where it goes. But I really don't think that this is one of those things that really bothers me. And it's the fact that everybody gives God the credit for all the good stuff. And then when bad stuff happens, everybody blames the devil. Why is it that God gets off the hook for all the bad stuff, whereas the devil has to take responsibility and ownership for everything bad? I know what the Bible teaches. I know what the Quran teaches. I understand that. But he spent a whole song asking God why he took this. It's all about God's plan, basically, to turn around and blame everything bad on the devil. And it's like, well, what about God's plan? How do you account for that? Okay.
It never worked. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work. Devil's work.
I mean, judge the song however you want, but he went through and he expressed himself, how he felt, and gave his perspective, and he asked God all of these questions. And then I felt like at the end of the song, it was a cop-out. It's like, oh, I can save myself for just blaming it on the devil. I kind of felt that way. All right, so that's the song, everybody. I'm going to give my ranking. I'm going to give a ranking, and I'm going to be as fair as possible. It took me a little longer to do that one because I didn't expect it to be so heavy. I didn't expect to have so much packed in there. All right, when it came to the visuals, the visuals were simple. Him standing in the church, basically at different points in time, and you saw pictures of the altar and things of that sort, which it wasn't overly complicated, but it hammered home what the song was about. He was asking a lot of questions to God. He was basically praying, in a sense, through his song. And I think that The visuals were okay. I can't give it anything, but I say a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 on the visuals. When it came to the bars, though, I'm going to be honest. Whether you agree with him or disagree with him about whatever he said, when he said it, however he said it, the boy got bars. And the boy is a good flow, and he knows how to flow. And I got to give him credit where credit is due. Lyrically, I'm giving him a strong 8 out of 10. Strong 8 out of 10 because I think he delivered when it came to the lyrics. Substance, that's a different subject, but I don't do my ranking on substance necessarily. I do give extra points when I feel like somebody is touching a very touchy subject that is probably going to hurt them more than it helps. But I don't think this song actually hurt him more than it helped. When it comes to the beat, everybody, the beat was pretty decent. It wasn't a bad beat. Wasn't the best beat, but it was sufficient. But, I mean, wasn't my favorite. I'm going to give the beat a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 on that. Overall ranking for this song, I think is appropriate. I'm going to give this song an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 on this song. Overall. Peace and glory, everybody. That took a lot out of me. So much more I could say, but this is just a reaction video. So, be peaceful and be great. Till next time. I'm out.
1 in a million to 1 villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen. I'll end up melting the ceiling.